Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a quick video for you guys on our Mercedes G55 AMG. We're going to create more storage here with storage in here. Create more storage here by the driver, lots of storage, and we're going to add a cup holder with a cup holder built in right there. If you've ever sat inside one of these things, you know that the storage area for putting things is very limited, especially in the front seat. You've got this little rigged thing, factory option for a cup holder. You've got this little net thing right here. Oops, that one fell down. That's another cup holder. You can stick something in. And you've got this little cubby right here. And that's really about it. You got not really any place to put your phone or some accessories, some, I don't know, lip balm, keys, whatever. There's nothing here. There's nothing on that side, nothing there. It's just a very old design that really was used all the way up to, gosh, what was it, 2018? There's not a lot in here for storage. So I've got some aftermarket goodies that we're going to install that's going to give us lots more usable storage, and that's what this video is about. So hang tight. Let's start with the passenger side. I've got this little, can I get it out of the packaging one-handed? Maybe. There we go. Got this little guy that's going to give you storage on the passenger side. My son always sits in the front passenger seat, and he always sticks his phone on the dash or in the door pocket. This will give you somewhere for the passenger to put their stuff. Let's put it on. This thing comes as two pieces. Some of these come in different textures, and some of them come without the plastic little rubber thing that sits at the bottom. I like this kit. I'll put the link down in the description in case you want to get your own. It's really easy to install. It's got these little rubber pads on the sides so that it stays firmly in place and it doesn't slide out. And it goes right here. Once it's in, wait a second, that's the wrong way. No, that's the wrong way. It goes this way. Once it's in, it is not really even noticeable unless you really look for it. Look at that. It takes you 5 seconds. All right. You can't even tell it's there. And you can still use this as a grab handle. You've got this little rubber thingamajiggy. You slide it in there. That little rubber thing goes in there, right there. Little non-slip surface. And it also looks nice if anybody, leans over and tilts their head in there. Let me sit in the passenger seat. Ugh. That's what it looks like. And from the driver's seat, that's what it looks like. Really not any sort of huge difference in the way things look. And I'm pushing on it from the bottom right now, and it's not coming up because it has those nice firm foam pads that keep it in place. And whatever you want to throw in there, I mean, this is just a pack of gum, but you got space for a cell phone or, whatever the passenger wants to stick in there. They can leave their phone in there, their keys, I don't know, whatever, lipstick, chapstick. You got tons of storage area, really easily accessible by the passenger right there. And you can still use the grab handle if you really want to. That's number one. Now, let's get to the next one. Next one's this guy. Can you guess where this goes? This is actually, I think, what will be most useful for me as the driver. Let me show you where it goes. Here it is with all of the red film removed. That's what the foam tape looks like. Now, we're just going to lay it on there and press it down. If you have armor-alled the interior of your car recently, or if you have any sort of greasy film on there, make sure you clean it really well. You can use Windex or something like that, or isopropyl alcohol if you have. Make sure you just have a nice, clean, oil-free surface. Then you line it up, you get it on there, and just gently press down across all the surfaces that have the adhesive. And there you go. That's your extra storage right there for the driver's seat. That's awesome. I'm so glad to have that one there. For me, as a driver, that's going to be a lot more useful than that one, but I guess my son will find that useful, or my wife, whoever's sitting in the front. So they got somewhere to put they're crap. All their crap. Because they always come with crap. Put it in your pocket. No, you don't want to put it in your pocket. You want to stick it somewhere in the car. Okay, well, you can put it right there. Next is the cup holder. There's a lot of variations of these cup holders. This is my favorite. And it's the most, I think, in my opinion, the most sturdy and the one that stays in place the best. Doesn't wobble around. You don't risk it falling off. It's not just glue. It has glue and screws and clamps. It holds it in place really well. And it keeps your AC vent functional. Let me show you how it works. 4 screws that come with it. They look like this. It has a clamp that comes with it. Looks like this. And there's a little round circular pad once you finish assembling it and putting it on that goes on the bottom. Before I put it on, let me give you a visual of how it goes on. So this guy goes right here like that. Your AC vent is still there, blows correctly. It's got these slots on top that allow the AC vent to blow upwards as well, so you're still getting the air. And the way that it clamps on is much better than some of the other ones that just kind of glue on. Those will fall off. Let me show you how it clamps. Oh my God, I was so struggling with this thing. I just realized that the top and the bottom half come apart. So I'm going to take the top half, put it aside. The bottom half is what screws into that bracket. That's what I'm going to work with right now. And it's totally backwards from how I thought it assembles. Let me show you. First, you take this bracket and you point the little loops downwards. You put it on the top side of this and you loop them around. Then you take this guy. Threads for those screws are inside this piece. They're right there, right there. So you slip this underneath that bracket and you use the bottom part, this little guy, as a guide. It'll go down here. You slip that under there, and you want to make sure that these little edges right here fall over this edge right here. Let me show you. There it goes in place. You see the little edges, the lips that come down? They're sitting over it. Now I'm going to put the 2 black screws in right there and right there. There we go. Those screws are in. This guy is super tight. Now we're going to take the top half, and the top half has this little lip. That lip right there will scoot into that. So we're going to do this. I'm going to slip it in there. You see right there, like so, and bring it in, clip it down like that. That's how it's going to fit. These 2 silver screws right here, they will go in that hole and that hole. That holds the top half down onto it so that it doesn't move. We've got those 2 screws in. Now let's put in the bottom pad. This is the bottom pad. It's just a little sticky pad, rubberized, non-slip, and it covers up all the screws and, you know, all the ugly stuff down there. Just peel it off of this backing paper. Make sure you center it real well and stick it down firmly, and then rub your finger across it. There you go, that's down. Rub across the edges. Make sure it is adhering and the adhesive is doing its job. Rub across the middle. There we go. Look at that. Gosh, that looks like it was there from the factory. Look, it has a little spring-loaded thingamajiggy to hold your cups real well, nice and firm. This literally will not move. That's awesome. I love it. So let's see. How did we create more storage? We got this guy right here, all the driver storage right there. We got this one right here for the grab handle. You got storage in there with the rubberized pad at the bottom, the non-slip surface right there. And we've got a nice real cup holder with a working AC vent that still functions right there behind it. And if you want to turn off the AC vent, you can still access this guy that opens it and closes it. Perfect. Look at that. Now let's take a quick look from the driver's side. That's the cup holder over there. really not intrusive at all. It's out of the way. It's kind of hidden. If you don't have a cup in there, it's not really going to be in your way or ugly or anything like that. You've got your storage right there. Really nice, inconspicuous. And this one right here, you've got next to the driver, lots of storage right there. Here, let me put the handbrake down. That's what it looks like with the handbrake down. You can still access all of the storage right here. If you're a daily driver in a G-Wagon, I highly recommend this stuff. Actually, you know what? I think I might get a second cup holder to put right here because that does fit on both sides. That's actually awesome, and it gets rid of this ugly, janky crap. And that stupid net one, I think I'm just going to remove both of those. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get a second one of those, and I'm going to remove these two because for anybody that doesn't know a G-Wagon, this just looks really stupid when they get in your car. Yeah. I'm going to get one more of those. All right. I'm going to grab one more. We'll put it over here. And that'll look great. Probably never going to use it. Let me see. Does it get in the way of your hand? Nope, it doesn't. That's way back here. My hand's up here. All right. Yeah. We'll do that one too. It's not a complicated set of modifications, but it's very useful. I love useful mods. I hope you guys found this video helpful. As always, all the links to everything I use are going to be down in the description and in the comments. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. I'm always happy to help. And thank you for continuing to watch my journey with this G-Wagon. As always, love you guys. I will see you next time.